All right, welcome everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. Jump on in here. Welcome everybody to our Monday night training Zoom. First of all, I want to have anybody on here have any questions about anything about the EA before we get started? Any questions? Anything they want to ask?
Yes, Kirk.
Go ahead, Abe.
He knew I had a question. For some reason that my EA got me into Euro, pound, but I don't see. Yeah, I don't see your EA. I see your open trades.
Yeah, we don't trade Euro pound.
Is that? I thought that was one of the ones that you kept on there.
No, sir.
All right, so let me take that off of mine.
Yeah, these are the ones we have right here. And I'll say this, they're and I'll speak with Eric about this too, but we really don't have a set. We just know with when we start off with small accounts, $3 to $500 accounts, 15 pairs should be it. Now, I know we have 20 on here. We need to cut them off, but 15 pairs should be it. You just want to go with the trending pair, the fast moving pairs, the ones with high ADR pairs. And we're going to come up with a set number, I guess we're going to come up with a set pairs list like we have for the H12. But yeah, I mean, right as of right now, yeah, I don't have EG on mine. These are the ones that we are trading right now.
Okay, so the ones that I can see on the screen, is there anything over to, and you have US JPY?
Yeah, USD JPY right here, see?
So I need to write these down. I didn't realize that. That's why I was wondering why mine opened. Okay, so let me write these down. And the last question I have is for the lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
I have EAs on there and it's set, the hat's there. But I want to load the H4 settings on that lifetime.
Yeah.
Am I able to do that?
Yeah, if you want to, you can put H4 on every one of them if you want.
But it's asking for a license key, and we
not lifetime.
Oh yeah, that's right. The lifetime members can't. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, the lifetime members can't on the H4 settings. No, so you just have to use the ones that come with it.
The H12.
Right. Or H1, whichever one. When we first put out the lifetime one, I think we had H1 settings and H12 settings.
Yeah. I think it's set to H12. Okay, so I'll roll with the H12 on that one when you start putting out those. All right, okay. Thank you.
All right. Anybody else have any questions about what the EA, how it works, or what we're doing? I'm gonna start off with I'm on EURAUD right quick. I'm gonna start off with that pair, guys, and go over a little bit of why I like to have two brokers over two accounts open at the same time. If we're looking at EA right now, we see we're in an overall downtrend, starting to consolidate a little bit, right? But we're looking at the H4. We always told you on the EA, never ever change time frames on it. Don't change time frames on it. Because that can throw off the variables in the EA. But I also like to have another broker over, another account open. I'll bring over my other one right quick with the H12. Now, the 12-hour, we're looking, and I can move it. And on the daily, we're looking at the start of a downtrend. We had an uptrend coming. So overall, on the daily, this could either be a very strong pullback, and a continuation to keep going, or it can be sort of a downtrend. In either case, if it's a pullback and it comes, a quarter of the way, 50% of the way, that's all we need anyway for our 4-hour trade. So we're sitting good. If you look again on the daily, on EA, and on the 12-hour, we're looking good for that sell. Right? That's what I kind of like to compare with other time frames. But again, don't do it. Don't do it on the EA. Right. And guys, once you get your membership, again, you'll have access to our Discord group, right? Everybody will have access to our Discord group where we have all of the H4, H12 signal, the invites, and then our actual downloads this is where you come to actually get the H4 download right here to add to put on your EA, guys. It's in the download section of the Discord. Now, again, just like Abe just asked a minute ago, this settings right here will only work with a subscription because it's coded to your email address and to your MT4 or MT5 account. All right. So this is where you get this. Now, I also want to say with get that out the way. Let's go back over to here now. This is our this is our H4 signals group right here. Okay, you have access to this once you remember. Now, once you get your subscription, I need your Telegram name as well as your PayPal email address. We have to match them up. I have that on the video to where when you join, but I need that information to be able to give you access to this because we match it up. You know, your PayPal address, of course, is probably not going to be the same as your Telegram name. And sometimes your Telegram name is not the same as your Discord name. You know, so I need once you become a member, I see you, Nicole, I'll get you soon in a second. Once you become a member, I need your PayPal email address, the email address that you use to register to make your purchase, along with your Telegram name, so we can keep track of that. All right, that's the only way, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that I can grant access to be able to keep up with who is in the Signals Telegram group. Nicole, you have a question?
I heard you say MT4. Is that correct, or you mean MT5?
MT4. Let's go back.
So we do have MT4.
Yes, ma'am. Where did my Discord go? So many screens, thing done disappear. Oh, here you go. Again, this is the H4 EX4 right here to download. So once you go through the installation process of installing the software, it's going to first install it on. It's going to have the installation files for the MT5, and then once you click next, the next screen is if you have MT4 on your computer in the computer, then it'll have the MT4 ones too. But you want to make sure your MT5s and MT4s are shut down, are turned off before the installation. If you do the installation with them open, then once you finish the installation, you'll need to restart MT4, MT5. Okay. So that's, yes, we do have them. We do have them, and we're rolling, with the H4. With the H4 time frame on each one of them. Guys, we moved our Zooms back an hour. That way the EA can take time to get in trades. As you see, we're in trades now at 7 o'clock. If we had a Zoom at 7, we didn't turn the EA on to 7:15, 7:30. So we moved it back. So this is our regular time there, 8 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays, to allow, because we do not want to have the EA open. We tell everybody this is a non-negotiable, guys. If you want to roll with us like this, we recommend not having the EA open over market changeover and over the weekends or during NFP. Pretty much those are the 3 times that we want the EA to be turned off and all trades closed out, win, lose, or draw. Because as you know, doing market changeover, we're running H4 and we're only running the 40 pip stop loss. Well, on G pairs, Euro pairs, the Great British Pound pairs, Japanese pairs, those spreads can go 25, 30 pips. And if you're already negative, then, once the spreads hit, they'll immediately take you out of the trade, and then once it comes back, then the trades go back in your favor, so we definitely want to have the software turned off, market changeover if you can, now. That's what we recommend. Have it, win, lose, or draw on the trades. If you're 3 trades in positive, 2 trades negative, or vice versa, turn it off, because you never know what's going to happen when the market opens back up with it. And we know we'll have enough trades through the week to become positive, to actually make money. So, and then again, never want to hold trades open over the weekend because of the swap fees. 4-hour trades can last, over the weekend. And we don't want to incur those swap fees, and then the market spreads also, and then when the market open back up, it whips you into a trade that it normally wouldn't have put you into. So I hope everybody can understand that. That's I had people asking me, when do I close it, turn it off? That's when we turn them off. That's what we want to get in the habit of turning the trades off. Anybody else?
So Kirk,
yes, ma'am.
Kirk, the Kirk, so for February, is that the free month or is January the free month? What's gonna be?
February, starting February 1st
Okay.
until February 28th. How that's going to
Okay.
go, some people, I need to clarify this. February 1st, if I'm sure we're going to have people that say, well, come February 20th. Well, I just heard about it. 28th is the last day. You got 8 days. Well, I just heard about it on the 27th of February. You got 1 day. It's not when you get it, 30 to 28 days. It's from February 1st until February 28th.
Okay.
So if people want to get them the word out, you want to get them the word now to say, look, don't wait till the end of February, middle of February, because you're only going to have till the end of February. I need to make that clear to everyone so everybody understands that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So,
all right.
All right. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? Anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns?
Hey, Kirk, when
I
you
see you, Andre. I see your message. Okay.
Okay.
Help you get set up with H4. We can do that. Eric, you want to do that on this Zoom so we can show people how to set it up? He needs his H4 set up on his.
It's something in my back office, Kirk. When I looked at it this morning, it was different and whatnot. I ain't messed with anything. I just wanted you to look at it.
What did
So
it say? What did it say?
Like you say, capital Hism717 at yahoo.com. And then when I went to the other, it say inactive and it say lowercase, everything else and whatnot. Then when I went,
the inactive is fine. When you go to register your H4, you must register it the exact same way it shows on the website. If it's a capital A, got to be a capital A.
Right.
Everything has to be the exact same.
Right. Okay.
All right. Anybody else? Anybody questions, comments?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Ms. King, so you're saying that the MT4, MT5 has to be on a computer? Because I enter my trades on my phone, so I need to have this on my
this is
laptop
an EA.
or?
You can't. This is an EA. The EA has to be on a computer.
Okay.
The EA won't run on a cell phone.
Okay, so I need to put this on my computer.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
EA won't run on a cell phone. It has to be on a computer, laptop computer, or something like that.
Okay.
Right. We recommend using the VPS just so to make sure you have a steady internet connection too. Some people run them on their home computer. That's fine, but we recommend a VPS because your home computer, you could lose internet connectivity. Your computer could go to sleep. It could do updates. Anything can happen. But a VPS generally, they average at 99.9% uptime as long as you don't have updates set to do. So you definitely we recommend a VPS, but
What is that? Everything you're saying, I don't understand.
Oh, okay.
VPS? What is that?
A VPS is called a virtual private server. That's like another computer outside of your computer. That's an online computer where it's run on different servers, not on your home computer. You log into it just like this, right? I'm logged in. If you see my blue tab right here, this is my VPS. This is not actually at my house. I'm just logging into my house at my house. It's actually in a computer out on the internet that's constantly running, and I load the software on it. So if I minimize this, like this is an outside computer right here. This is not my home computer. And it's the purpose of it is to be a constant connection at all times. And then I just log in using what we call remote desktop. And then I got a video in our university on how to install remote desktop also. But that's you can get with me after, sometime tomorrow, and we can go over that. But that's what we recommend using the VPS so your computer's always running. But yeah, you do have to have some type of computer to access.
Saying all this information is on the easier to trade website.
University, right? In the university, I have a video there saying how to install a VPS on your computer, remote desktop.
Can I schedule a one-on-one with you? Because I hear everything you're saying, but I'm not computer savvy at all, so I have no idea what any of that means.
I got you. So just send me a message and we get on sometime tomorrow whenever you're free tomorrow. We get on.
Sir.
and do that. But again, a VPS is a different company. It's not anything to do with us. I can recommend some companies to you that you can do, and they're inexpensive. They cost you, I mean, anywhere from $6 to $12 to $15 a month. You know, it's just an outside computer, but we install everything on there. But it is a separate charge. But it's designed though to keep your computer up and running at all times, is which it's what you need. A lot of people run that stuff on their home computer, but you can do that, but it's just not recommended. And we'll go over that more tomorrow. Just send me a message in Discord, either in Discord or Telegram, one of the two.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else? Which one do I recommend? I mean, there's a lot of them out there. There's forexvps.com. There's Contabo. I use Contabo. They're relatively secure. I use them. Contabo. I use them. I think quite a few people use them. But then if you just Google, if you just Google Forex VP, if you just Google virtual private servers, it'll come up with a whole bunch of different companies. Anybody else got any questions? Eric, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm here. You done?
Yeah, I'm done now. Yep.
All right, let's roll, guys. I wanted to go over just how the EA. Show your screen.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Because I want to get this information. All right, guys. Just like this is part of the process. As you guys can see right here on this live account, I mean, it's trades at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's why we have 20 pairs running right now. And it all depends on how many pairs you have open, how many trades you could be in. So really, that's why we're gonna recommend you guys when you do your free week, your free month, start out with like 15 pairs till you get a feel on how the EA works, how many trades. We're running it hard, so we're doing 20 pairs, 8, and then just like right now, let's be real. Majority of trading is mental. A lot of you guys are not gonna be able to handle 8, 9 trades negative. You know what I'm saying? Just be honest. But the EA, it cycles. It's in retracement, and you could be negative, and then 2 hours later, you could be 70-80% of them is blue. And you got to learn that process. That's why we're giving you guys a month. And the reason why Kirk and I, we came up, you guys saw it. We decided to give a month because everybody's burnt out on EA's not working. Everybody's burnt out on he said, she said, all that type of, all that kind of stuff. So we're like, okay, you know what? To prove it, let's give it to them for free for a month and show them how to work it. Show them, let them look at it, do whatever you got to do. And we can you can go from there. But it all depends on how many pairs you have open, and you'll learn that as you get on the trainings. And we do recommend you getting on the trainings. We also recommend, if you're not, depends on your skill set, just start out. If you have to do a week, 2 weeks in demo, and then if you want to go 2 weeks in live of the month of February, do that, because again, you want to get your head wrapped around how this works, how many trades, because 20 trades, you can average anywhere from 20 to 25 trades a day. 15 pairs, you probably around 15 trades, maybe 20, somewhere around there. And the day is a lot. Usually it's about 7 the most. Today we got like 9. That's a lot of trades, guys. And if you don't understand trading and you're afraid of everything, it's gonna scare you, bottom line. So we'll be going over this, but you don't have to be in this many trades, what I'm trying to say. And we're gonna recommend 15 pairs to start out. That way you probably, if you start out with 15 pairs, you may have been in 5 of these trades at the most, or 4. So just want to let you guys know that. Also, I'm gonna break down, I'm gonna go over some of these trades. The reason why the EA has been consistent and successful is because I came up with a strategy. It took me about a month and a half, 2 months. I'm gonna be honest, I looked up on it. I was trying every different thing to try to figure it out. It really turned into a challenge after Kirk had me look at it. And I'm like, you know, what I did, and you guys heard this on before, but I'm gonna just so people can understand how we came up with this. What I took is my knowledge as far as understanding the charts and what the inputs on the EA could do. And I want the EA to trade what I visually see on the charts as close as possible. The biggest thing, the reason why I didn't like EAs is because they were always late. Everybody that's been in my group or in my group, we know we like to take it as close to structure as possible, correct? That's the best entry. EAs, if you follow the standard EAs, moving averages and all that kind of stuff, you're 30 to 40, 50, sometimes 50 pips away from structure. And that's where you get in drawdown and all that. That is why with the 4 hour, we're doing 1-to-1. We did 1-to-1 ratio, 40 pip stop loss, 40 pip take profit, because we got it kind of tight. You know, we got it as close as possible. And it's guys, and I'm glad you guys are up here. I want you to also, so you, when you do demo or you watch this, and this is why we want you guys to watch the EA work. This is a live account. But what did this get up to? Didn't this go up over like 100 pips negative? And I mean, $100 negative? Look at it. It's cycling back around. Make sense? You're going to have to understand that. That's why we're going to have to get in there and watch it. But you know, most of you guys would have been $100 down on 8 trades. You scared. Let's be honest. Right? I'm glad we showing it. We want to show you guys this, and we're very confident in what we got, because that's what happens when we do the trades. And when I break it down on TradingView, everything that the trades that we take are very with the trend, and they're very good trades. There's no guarantee in anything, but I'm very confident that and it's been working over the last couple months and been very successful. Any questions on what I just went over? Any questions what I just went over? Anybody? All right, so now I already picked out some pairs because I already have these pairs, but I'm gonna break down like some of the pairs that we trades that we're in right now, to just let you guys see why this is a powerful strategy for the EA. And no, we're not giving the strategy out because that's a moneymaker. I mean, I'm just be honest. This strategy that I came up with is very valuable. It works. So we're not handing it out. Last time, Kirk, when we came up with when he came up with a strategy, you know, 2 weeks later, somebody was selling it on the black market, because you know we can hand you the strategy and tell you, okay, this, and then you guys don't need us. One thing you guys heard me, I believe in capitalism. I didn't get up at 3. I'm just being straight up. I didn't get up. I mean, this is how much is a challenge. I would get up sometimes. I couldn't sleep. I get up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and get on TradingView and be just testing different things, because it was a challenge to me to try to make this work. You know what I mean? It turned into to be obsessed. Like I know there's something I'm missing, and you can Kurt, you can ask Kurt. I called it. There's something there we're missing. There's a combination that I'm missing that's gonna make this work. And guess what? We found it. It's not perfect, but it's consistent. So, you know, that's why we're excited about this. And again, that's why we turned around and said, okay, you know what? Everybody's been, let's be honest, everybody done been in every Forex group. Everybody's been burned. Everybody done handed money to people. Things didn't work. Everybody's done it all. And I'm gonna be straight up with you. You can ask Kirk. I done been in this almost 7 years. I didn't want to do it for free. I brought it up. I told him, I said, but to prove a point, let's do it for free. I didn't want to. I'm just straight up. I'm you know, because I know what we have, but I understand I have to look at it where you guys are coming from. Let's be real. You guys done been around the block. You done been there, done that, correct? You done been told they got the Holy Grail, right? You done been told they are gurus, can teach you everything, correct? And anybody who knows me and been around me know I'm straight up and I tell it like it is and whatnot. So, you know, we can't guarantee anything, but when we break this down, I think you'll visually see why this is powerful. All right, so right now, the first trade, I'm only gonna go over like 6 of them. EA was a sale, correct? This line right here was the entry, the circle. We got in on this candle because we just opened. And you guys see it's on the 4-hour. What is it doing? It is in a nice what? Trend. And it's near what? Structure. This is why this is powerful. You know what I'm saying? It's powerful. So, and it's going in, it should be going in profit. I don't know where it is, Kirk. You guys let me know if VA in profit or not, but it should be in profit. Is it Kirk?
Yes, in profit.
All right, I mean, flip back to yours. But no, you don't have to. We'll wait. So you see how that was an entry right here for a sale and how it flows with what I teach anyway. Makes sense? Market structure and price action. So finally, I got the inputs and the combination to make the EA do what I see on the chart. Basically, that's how this came about. All right, the next one will be NZD USD for a buy. I already have it preset, and you guys can stop me at any time. What is this? This is at a buy. What's going on? It says it's beginning to get momentum here, even though we have structure here, and this is where sometimes we may have to make a decision. We have resistance here, but that line right there is the entry for a buy. For me, it's been what? In an uptrend. What happened? It was going up. It retraced, and now it's trying to break. So I feel good to hold this trade to see if it's gonna break. That's a nice trade. It's in a little wedge, but it could. And remember, we're on the 4-hour. So right here, even to the middle of that's 19 to 20 pips. Still could get 20 pips. And remember, we're managing these trades. So we can look at this and be like, okay, when this get to 20 pips or 30 pips, I'm closing it because I don't know if it's gonna break. Or you could just hold it. Like I just feel like it's gonna break because the momentum is going up. Everybody knows that's in my group. I feel good about it. Or you could just take the money and say, you know what? It's in resistance. I'm gonna close it and take my money. So far, does this make common sense to you guys? Put a 1 in the chat if this makes common sense to you guys. Because one thing that I didn't do, and everybody knows, I didn't do a lot of strategies and pin pips and dip and all that kind of stuff. And the main reason for me is I can't risk my money on something that I don't understand when it takes a trade. Makes sense? And there's been plenty of strategies that it'll be like sell, and I can go to the chart and it's selling. I'm like, I don't see the sell, right? But do you guys see what I see here with the EA, what it's doing and the type of trades it's taking? Somebody gonna mute themselves. We're just trying to prove a point here.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So NZD USD was one. The next one is NZD CAD was one of the trades that we're in. Same thing here. This is one that, again, could be eventually, it's in a buy. You guys see we got a bullish candle on the 4-hour. It is resistance, but again, it's been creeping up, so bouncing off this trend line, yes, could we will be giving updates in the, when you do the free membership, you will have access to the signals. And sometimes we may pull the trigger and say, you know what, we're going to close this trade. But for me right now, I just feel like for some reason it's going to break. So I'm going to stay in this trade. I'm not going to close it. But you guys, some of you guys that already know market structure and price action and have the skill set, anytime you in the EA put you in a trade, just go over here. I mean, what's this taking us? 2 minutes? Probably take you 3 minutes to look at it. Some of you guys that's new, that's in the process of learning, it's going to take you a little longer to learn. That's why Kirk's going to be doing the trainings on Mondays and Wednesdays to help you. And that is why we will be putting updates in the signals to help you for recommendation. The only thing is, guys, we want you guys to meet us halfway. We do not want people standing in the corner waiting for us to tell you everything. If that's what you want, then this is not for you. We're going to do the best we can to help you. But we're not going to sit here and tell you what size you're going to use. How many pair? What are we going to do? Should I get out? Should I not get out? We're going to help you as much as we can, but you got to put some work in also, because this EA can be very profitable if you learn it. If you learn how to do it on your own And and our help, meet us halfway, guys. Meet us halfway. That's all I ask. Meet us halfway. We won't give you everything we got, but meet us halfway. Don't sit back and just wait and just what we say goes and everything. Because it's like this. For $100, well, the first month is free, but for $100 a month, if we're gonna do that, you might as well pay me $500 a month and let me trade your account, right? If I gotta do it for you, I'm just being straightforward. If you want me to do it for you, you might as well pay me direct and let me trade your account. And of course, it'll be more than $500. I can tell you that if I trade somebody's account. So put some effort in. And most of you guys already been around me, so you already know the routine. So it's gonna be easy for you guys. And the first and the month being free is really gonna give you a better understanding how this works and all that good stuff. So it'd be great for you. All right, pound USD was a buy. Hold on. Buy here. It's reversing right now, but you guys see same thing. I would take this trade, and this is a good one right here where management comes in. Right now, we're negative 28 pips, and this is a pound pair, so we can get to 40 pips quick. This is where I would come in, draw some type of structure right here off the trend line. If it breaks that, we'll put in there, close the trade. Save them extra 10 or 12 pips. That's part of management. But you see what it is. Was that a break and retest? And we had what? 3 or 4 candles close, 4-hour candle close. Can somebody say amen? Can somebody say amen? You guys understand that? You see, think about it now. The EA took this trade. That is a break and retest trade. And Kirk pointed out a lot of them on Sunday night. This is how powerful the EA is. And we may just get a bounce off the trend line or a bounce off support and it goes up. But this is why we're excited about this, because it's trading price action and market structure. And of course, the big surprise is you guys don't know what we're using. And you will never find, I ain't gonna say you'll never find out, but we're not gonna tell you. But it's great. That's all I can tell you. So right now, we just keep an eye on this. If price end up breaking support, we may put in there, we close trade early. That, we can save, because when you close, if a trade start reversing or going against you, we probably could save a third of our losses by jumping out early, if that makes sense, especially when it breaks structure. Right now, I will not get out of this trade because that's structure, right? To me, if you understand support resistance and a trend line, this might reverse. This should turn around. So I'm not afraid right now to hold this trade. Make sense? That's what it's all about, guys. And it's set up pretty for a buy. But right now it's in a drawdown, and we just need to see what's going to happen. And if it breaks this trend line and get out, then we may jump out early and save them extra 10 to 12 pips on the sale. But it looked like to me it's trying to reject and go the other way, in my opinion. But we're going to hold that.
Yep, look like it's losing momentum on that sale.
Anybody have any questions on that? Understand so far?
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I need you to send me that $500 back from Cash App.
For
because as soon as you said 500, I sent it to you.
You'll definitely be getting it back, because it would definitely be more than 500 if I'm gonna trade someone's account. I guarantee that. And I'm getting half the profits. I mean, seriously, what are you doing? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we want you guys to be committed. We're giving you a month free so you can see. So, like I said, and again, we understand. Kurt and I talk, we understand where you are. Trust me. You done been through the ringer. You done heard it all, right? You done heard it before, correct? You done seen it all. Everybody done promise you everything. I can't promise you that this gonna be the all in, be in, or whatnot. All I can show you is what I have and what we done and how it looks and what it's been doing, correct? And so far it looks good. That's all I can say. Now, and all we can do is just keep expanding, and hopefully it keeps doing what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? So before, like I said, EAs, and I know you guys have it, some EAs will take trades and it's like sales and buys, and you're looking at it like, I don't see it. but you in it anyway because it puts you in there, right? Here, every trade that the EA puts you in, if you understand how to read a chart, should make sense. If it don't make sense, because the only time it really is not going to make sense is when what? Consolidation. We will get some consolidation trades where as soon as we look at it, close it. We're out. We're not even gonna play with it. All right. UJ is one. Hold on. Sorry, guys. UJ is a trade two. This reversing on. Nice. Hey, look, reversing on us, but it was in a downtrend, but going the other way. So we'll see what happens. Let me see how many pips. This was a sale, guys.
Well, actually, we done lost that one.
We just lost that one. So
Yep,
we lost that
just
trade.
lost that one. Yep.
But I wouldn't have been, and what you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna hit this breaking retest and what? Go down.
Right now, yep.
But that's part of the game. Because it's been in a downtrend. Look at that. And a nice sale. So I felt good about that trade, but guess what? It reversed and it's probably gonna go up and hit this breaking retest little zone and turn around. But it is what it is. We lost it. We keep it moving. Make sense? All right, let's go to AUD USD. That's probably doing the same thing because it's the opposite of UJ. AUD USD. Same thing, you know, again, do I need to say it? What do you guys see? You see the line, you see the entry. What is it? What type of trade is this, guys? Huh?
That's a buy.
I know it's a buy, but what type of trade? Your come on, guys. I know.
Oh, the break and retest.
Thank you. And it's in a what? Uptrend?
Uptrend.
Retest. Easy. The EA is trading breaking retest. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? You see my point? That is why we're having success. We're not gonna win every trade, but it's been around 70%, 75% so far. And with management, we can cut some of those losses, you know, that instead of hitting 40 pips, the only time we can't control that is when we're asleep. But during the day, if we see something starting to retrace on us 20, 25 and break structure or whatnot, we may jump out at 25 to 30 pip loss and just save those 10 or 12 pips on the L. And then we're also on the take profit. Sometimes you may not let, the take profit get 40 pips. You may get it at 30. And like Kirk was saying last night or the night before, you may want to put some money in the bank early. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to show you guys why I'm excited about it, because it's trading what we trade. Majority of us that knows. I don't know, a lot of you guys know. I don't know some of you guys, but majority of you guys been around me and been in my group knows how to read a chart. Does it make sense to you guys? Somebody tell me.
Yes.
That is why we're excited.
Yep.
So we just got to keep it going. The biggest thing is starting out with just 15 pairs. So you guys we're pushing the limit. I'll be honest, we probably need to dial it down a little bit, Kirk, but we're pushing it. We're pushing the EA as hard as we can. So, we probably shouldn't have been in 8 or 9 trades like we should with the account size, but we've been pushing it, just trying to see what we could get out of it. So really, we probably should have been in 15 pairs, but that's stuff that we know we're going to do. And we're going to recommend you guys, because we're not going to set you up for failure. We want you to start out slow, kind of get a feel. Once you get a feel and you feel like you can take on more pairs, then you add more pairs to your charts and add the EA. It's that simple. If you got too many trades going, then you know what you got to do. Take pairs off. If you know what I mean? If you got 15 pairs and 20 trades is too much for you, feel like, then you go down to 10 pairs. Make sense? Because if I'm not mistaken, I didn't do a lot of research on EAs, but I hear Kirk talk about it, whatnot, where a lot of, if I'm not mistaken, Kirk, you mentioned it, maybe some of these guys have been out, that they say most people that sell EAs, they recommend you just do 1 pair or 2 pairs.
That's the average, 1 to 2 pairs, because what people's thought process with EA is you trade one pair and run it for a year. If you start with a $500 account and you make 10,000, that's a win.
Yeah.
You make
But
5,000, that's a win.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a win. But most people, again, we want to make sure people, honestly, you're making withdrawals monthly, if not weekly. We want you to pay yourself. So I'm not waiting a year to make a withdrawal. I can tell you that right now, period. So that's why we have pairs up there. But as long as you guys understand what you can do, if you want more trades, that is why, and I'll bring this up so you guys understand, like the 15-minute worked, but we had 22 pairs on, I think we had 20 pairs on the 15-minute. You know how many trades it took in a day? 112. 112 trades. That's a lot. So we felt like, you know what? People ain't gonna be able to handle that. Then, right, Kurt, if I'm not mistaken, then we turned it down to 15. We brought it down to 15 pairs. It still was like 45 trades a day.
Yep. That
is why we felt like that would be too much for people. Unless you really understand trading and you can sit there and kind of monitor and whatnot, that's a lot of work. But it worked. So that's why we stuck with the 4 hour, because you can go down to 15 pairs and do 15, 18 trades a day, or you know what I mean? You can kind of control it more on the 4 hour and the 12 hour. Right now, we're focused on the 4 hour because we want everybody to be in similar or pretty much every trade that we're in, so everybody can understand what's going on when we get on these trains. That is why we recommend the 4 hour right now for everybody. Any questions? So, because that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Any questions? Anybody? Everybody's good. Which pairs do you recommend take? I mean, it's not really it doesn't even matter. I mean, honestly, the only pairs that when you asked me that the other day that I told you was the Swiss franc trades, because if you notice, they don't give you a lot of pips. That's the only reason I took the Swiss franc trade. After that, it's a judgment call on which pairs you want to get. It really doesn't matter. Pick whatever you want. It doesn't matter. The only reason I said is that everybody knows if you traded the Swiss franc chef pairs, you don't get a lot of pips. But you know what I'm saying? You go measure, like right now, let me go to like right here. If I go here, go to the 15-minute, this right here, measuring from here, look at that. You see what I'm saying? It's 20 pip move right there. Make sense? But if I go to UJ, which we just lost, and go to the 15-minute, that's right here is 40, 50 pips. Make sense? That is why I don't like the Swiss franc trades. I mean pairs, because they don't give you a lot of pips. And the pounds give you 2 minutes. But that is why it really doesn't matter. Yeah, we could be able to do one-on-ones, and if you have problems, we got videos and whatnot. But yeah, if you got issues, you can reach out and we can do the one-on-ones and whatnot. So that's no problem. Just like anytime you guys have problems, if you reach out, we'll help you guys. But yeah, but getting back to the pairs, it really doesn't. It's your pick. I mean, it's your call. Because honestly, I'm still personally be trading about 20 to 22 pairs. So nobody's really gonna be in all the pairs trades I'm in anyway. You know what I'm saying? But we recommend you guys just starting out that's not used to EAs, starting out with 15. And then getting a feel for where you are, your thought process, how it works for you, how you feel about it. Did it make you stressful? Then you can make your decision from there. Does anyone have any other questions?
Is the EA just good for one computer or one?
No, you get two. Yeah, you get two keys. You get 2 accounts. which you have to go in the profile. If you remember the last one, you can go in your profile and put different accounts, like 2 accounts. So you can put a demo account and a live account, and you can change them out too, especially if, you know, like right now, I've been testing and I've just been running, guys, just so I can, you know, I just want to run it as hard as I can. So I've been testing it on FTMO, and I really haven't been paying too much attention to it. And it's still going. This has been going back and forth because I really haven't been on it, but I probably, if I would have been managing it a lot more, but it went up to, I got up to like, I mean, I was doing a $200,000 demo, it got up to 207, then it went down to 201 because I was letting it hit stop loss and I wasn't closing out any trades early. I wasn't doing anything. So I was just letting it go, but it's still haven't broken any, I mean, haven't violated anything yet, which is pretty good. You know, like drawdown or anything like that. And I'm trading $50 a pip over there and whatnot. So that lets you know how good it is, because you seem like, and I'm in this, you could be, I think I was in 8 or 9 trades on that and still haven't violated any rules for as drawdown or daily loss or something like that. And I really haven't been paying too much attention to it, to be honest. So that is why we're excited about this. But Kurt and I decided, hey, you know what? Let other, you know, you guys, I know you got, like I said, you guys have been told everything. So the best way to do it is what? Show you. Let you see for yourself and make your own decision, right? So a month free in February and let it do what it do. Anybody else, any other questions? Anybody else? Kirk, you have anything?
No, sir. I'm just answering questions that people privately sending me messages about helping them get set up. Frederick, yeah, I'm tomorrow 11 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, I'm good. Just send me a message.
Oh, and also Akeem, is Akeem still up here?
Yeah. Send me a message, Frederick.
Yeah, I got you. I'll take care of you.
Frederick, I'm gonna send you
Thank
my
All right.
well, just in our Discord group, send put a ticket into the Discord. That way I keep record of it. If you're in our Discord group, you know, if you're not in the Discord, please join the Discord group. It's my cell phone is in atm.com. And whenever you have anybody, whenever you have any issues that you need a one-on-one or anything, please put a ticket in. That way we can keep track of it, and both I'll see it and Eric can see it, and one of us will get on it right then. You know, as soon as we get it, you know, we can.
I'm only helping my people.
Okay, well then that.
If I don't know, you ain't helping you. I'm just joking.
Yeah, so we'll keep record of it. Okay, yeah. So send a ticket, Frederick, in Discord, and tomorrow at 11 a.m. You know, we can jump on and get you set up. And I just saw your message, Veronica, in Telegram. I just saw it in Telegram. Okay, so I'll get you there. And so if anybody else have any comments or questions, anything. Anybody? Well, that's going to do it for us, I guess, for this evening, guys. We're gonna go ahead and
we'll be back here on Wednesday doing the exact same thing.
Thing Wednesday, right?
Yeah, just going over things and trying to help it. If you got other people that may want to do a free trial, this is their chance. But like Kurt said, if they show up February 22nd, that means they ain't got but 6 days, and that's counting the weekend, so they may only have 3. So anybody that you know that may want to, you need to let them do it early, because if they're not coming in the middle of the week, middle of the month, the end of the month, and like we still get a month. No, they don't. They too late. You know what I mean? So sorry. So if you do have people, you need to go ahead and tell them, and they definitely need to put the email, Kurt. I think they have it, or it's on the flyer, guys. I think a lot of you guys have the flyer. Make sure you or I don't know if it's on the flyer. We might need to do a flyer. Make sure you guys send an email to get on the list, because to make sure, because we get up to about 100, we may start cutting that out, because that's gonna be a lot of people we got to deal with. And you know how I'm dealing with y'all give us a headache every now and then.
Well, look, we're here to help, and we want everybody. we're going to push this, guys. Eric, I mean, we're going to push this, because we want everybody to have success that we've been having with it. Because like you said at the beginning, people are skeptical about EAs. That's why we come with this free month. We want you to.
And I don't blame you guys because, hey, Kirk, how many times have you asked me about the EA?
Yeah, I know.
And what do I say?
I'm surprised you even looked at this thing.
Hey, and what do I usually say?
Yeah, and it's you got to prove you wrong.
You got to prove me wrong. I said, use it. Well, this is what happened. I'm going to be straight up. I usually will say, show me some numbers and then I'll take a look at it. Of course, he couldn't show me any numbers. But I said, you know what? Send me the EA anyway. So what I did, which I didn't do last time, I really started getting into the EA and really looking at the inputs to look at all the options and really started understanding the meat and potatoes of the details of the EA. Then I was like, okay, I understand what it can do if I put this in there and that, whatever. So that's when I was like, all right, now let me take my chart knowledge and my understanding of how price action and all that and put those together. So I don't know why I thought about doing it at that time, I'm gonna be honest. And I said it again, I said, I lucked up because I tried every combination. You can ask Leslie, I'd be like, man, I don't know. I said, and I used to tell, I said, there's a combination I'm missing, Kirk. There's something we're missing. I used to tell him every day there's something, and it just became a challenge. I said, I'm missing something. It cannot be this hard. And I just kept at it, guys, and I looked up and found it.
I was about to fire him, guys. I mean, I was about to fire him.
Yeah, true.
Until he found it.
Yeah, but the one thing about it, as long as you got the skill to trade, it doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
Because that's one thing, and I'm gonna just tell you guys, the EA, and let me just say, the EA is not gonna take away from me manual trading. I love the manual trade. I manual trade my challenges. To me, the EA is a stream of income. The way I'm utilizing the EA is putting it on another computer, on another MT4, and letting it run. And if I can make an additional $2,000, $5,000 a month, just looking at it from time to time and closing a trade here and there, that's just another stream of income on top of my regular trading. That's the way I look at it for me.
Yep.
Some of you guys may be your main stream of income, but for me, I have a skill set for life. I can trade, period, without the EA, without whatever. So that is how I'm looking at EA. That's easy money to me.
Hey, Eric.
Just putting it over there and just letting it do what it do and managing, it take me 1 minute or 2 minutes to look at it. You know what I mean? So
Hey, Eric.
Question.
Yeah. Did you want to mention how you can take the trade manually from what the EA showed you?
Yeah, I think Kirk went over that. You can do the signals from the signals group.
Yeah.
Didn't you mention that earlier in the
Yeah, I did, but I can show it again really quick just to have new people come on.
Yeah, go ahead and show
it. Screen share, yeah. Screen 2. Okay, guys, this is our Telegram group, the Signals Telegram group here. And as you see, all the trades that are in here right now, AUD, NZD, UJ, all the trades that are in here are the trades that we're in right now. So as the EA takes a trade, it tells you what it is, the time frame, the entry price, the stop loss and take profit that is hard coded into it. Of course, we also have our disclaimer here. Every trade is disclaimer. But when the EA takes this trade, when you get this alert, if you have the same trades open that we have open, same pairs open that we have, you'll get these trades. And and even if you don't, you'll get the alert here. You can actually go manually trade. So it's kind of a way to double up. Your EA taking the trade if you have the same charts open as we have. But then you can also use this as a manual trading tool. Go trade on your, you're getting enough trades, go trade on your FTMO. Or go trade on your manual account with it. We know that, as you saw what Eric broke down, majority, almost, I would say 85-90% of the trades are breaking retest trades or trades coming close to right off of structure somewhere. So you just go, you see the signal. Of course, you make your own you do your own analysis. Look at it and say, do I want to take this trade? And you go manually trade that same signal. That's good about having the membership. So you're going to get this for free for 28 days from February 1st to the 28th. It gives you a chance to test drive the system, and make a decision. We're so confident that, if you use it the way we're showing, get on the Zooms. If you never get on any of the training Zooms and you never trade it, then you'll never know. But then when you never know, you're going to be, in the exact same position you are now, looking for that gold mine or for that Holy Grail. We think we have something close to the Holy Grail. It's not the Holy Grail, but we have something close to it that if you do it, if you use it the way we show it to you and the way we trade it, we believe you'll be profitable. We say you'll be profitable with it. So take 30 days, 28 days, check the system out, get on the Zooms, trade with us. And we think you're going to have success with it. We think you're going to want to stick around a little while.
Hey, and you notice, guys, and I just want to just say this. I just thought about this. You guys know today is Martin Luther King Day, and we're giving y'all the free month on Black History Month. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Let freedom ring.
And I know we got a couple of other people here. We do not discriminate. We do not discriminate.
We regulate. We don't discriminate. We regulate. All right, guys. So, are there any other comments or questions before we get off?
Kirk, you just want me to do a support ticket?
Yes, sir.
On Discord?
So I keep track of it. And again, guys, I put the email address in. If you want to take advantage of the free 28 days, I just put in the email address in the chat. It is support@aneasierwaytotrade.com. Send a send an email to that email address right there. This is strictly for people that want to take advantage of the 28 days, try the system out. We will be emailing people a week before then, telling you to get ready. And also we'll be emailing you back on the day of, telling you to go ahead and log in on the 28th at midnight of the 28th. At midnight of the 1st. It will open up for free. And guys, as I told everybody who already has a membership, we haven't forgotten about you. You already have a membership. You're already a paying client. You will actually get 28 days for free also. You will get a month for free. We don't want it to seem like, well, we got you guys. We don't want to give you anything. We're going to give you let you skip a month of payment also. So we're here. Like Eric said, we just want to we want to see everybody win. We've been working on this for too long. And we think we got it now. So we want to see everybody win. But as he said, you got to meet us halfway with the trainings and everything, and I think you'll be successful. So again, that's the email address, support and an easy way to trade. Send an email there so you can get on the list. We're only going to take the first 100, because we know we're going to have a lot of people and we got to start somewhere, so we want to take the first 100 people. And I think we already got close to 15 to 20 now. We announced a little earlier. We got close to 15 to 20 now. And we get ready to start doing some promotions on it, some advertising on it. So go ahead and send your email if you want to get on that list. And then we'll let you know the first of the week before and then the first. We're doing this Zoom again, guys, ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. And we'll see you guys then. And if there is nothing else, if there are no more comments or questions, Eric, you're done?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go. See you guys Wednesday. And Hakeem and anybody, just hit me up tomorrow if you have questions, or anybody that has questions, you can hit me up personally. Just send me a private message and we'll go from there.
Let me show this. Let me share our screen really quick, guys. What Eric was talking about, how things come back around. You see where we are right now. We're positive 27 pip. We're up $11. It will circle it back around, guys.
Yeah, that's the whole thing that I had to get used to, because I'm gonna tell you guys, when I first did it, I'm like, man, this thing stays in negative. But basically what we're doing is, what I found is when it's putting us in trades and it's in an uptrend or whatever, it's usually gonna catch that retracement right back to structure, and we right there. And then when it turns around, so that is why 40 pips is more than enough to stay in the trade. That's why we don't have to do 100 and all that stuff. And it just cycles, and that's why I call it cycle. It cycles around, guys. It'll be like, it's amazing what I've seen. It'll be, you can have 8 trades all red and $20 a piece down, and then 2 hours later it's reversed, the opposite. That's how it's like. So that's when I knew we had something, because it was consistent. It wasn't like once you get in, it just goes one way all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why we had to learn to kind of hold the trade and watch it and just let it do its thing. You know, let the market price action do its thing.
Right.
And so, yeah, and it'll go back and forth. Like right now, we went down $31, but tonight, 2 hours from now, 3 hours from now, it might be. I mean, who knows? Who knows? We don't know. But from what I've seen, when it does it, it could be $90 to $100, $200 the other way. You know, so. But that's
when these USD pairs start to run after London session, all three of these are coming all four of these are coming profit at the same time, because they're all pretty much doing the same thing. AUD USD, EU USD, NZD USD, and GU. They'll all start to take off London session and come in and say they're all doing the exact same thing. So when they come around, it's a wrap.
And then also too, you should never just start. You guys should never be in this many trades again.
Right.
We're pushing the limits.
We tested it.
We wanted to push it to see what it would do. So you guys shouldn't be starting out. You shouldn't be there. Once you get the hang of it and you don't care about being in 8 and 9 trades, then you can do what you do. But that's why we're going to recommend starting out like 15 pairs. You guys should never be in 8 and 9 trades, honestly, never, until you get familiar and you understand the game and you good with it. You know, once you good with it, then you do what you want to do. But we're going to recommend starting out like 15 pairs.
Right.
But you should never start, in the first week of February, for the ones that start the free membership, you should be 15 pairs. And you should never be in 8, 9 trades at one time.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess that's going to do it. There are no more questions. I know we're going to say that about 5 times now. So we're going to go ahead and call this a night and see you guys back Wednesday night. Bring a family and friend. Bring somebody you care about, to show them this.
Or even somebody you don't care about.
Well,
hey, it's Martin Luther King Day. Turn the other cheek.
yeah.
Turn the other cheek.
Thank you, guys.
All right, y'all have a great one. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.